Hey, 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 everybody. Let me just make sure that let me see here. StreamYard is doing something different where it's creating an event. Okay. All right. Hey, how's everybody doing? All right. Let me just make sure. Okay. All right. Hello, hello, hello. It's been a while. Hope everybody is doing well. I hope everyone had a great summer. It's now getting cold outside and holidays are coming up. And so we want to help business owners, right? That need to build their email list, right? Because we have a couple weeks um, actually before Thanksgiving and Black Friday coming. So hopefully we can get you going so that you can be able to make your Black Friday sales and have an email list. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Kimbra. I am your passive income diva, and I help entrepreneurs create additional income streams with passive income. And so, this last quarter, we're going to be focusing on helping entrepreneurs build their email lists fast using sales funnels. All right. So, that's one of the things that we are focusing on, at least today. And so, what we're going to do is going to dedicate a day of the week every week to come on and talk about building your email list. So again, thank you so much for joining. Replayers, I appreciate you watching. Feel free to leave a comment. Let us know where you're watching from. And for our replayers, hashtag replay. Also let us know where you are watching us from. So we understand that we get more replayers than we do live watchers at this point. But hopefully, as we go along, that will change. And so we definitely want to talk about why it is important for you as a business owner to build your email list. Okay. Every business, I don't care what it is you sell, right? It could be a brown paper bag, okay? There is an audience for you, and therefore you need to be building your email list for your particular audience. I put out a post last week that is still getting a lot of traction. And what I've noticed is about 90% of business owners, right, don't use email. All right. And so some of the common mistakes that businesses make as far as trying to sell their product is they're only posting their products on social media. Okay, that's number one. Number two is they don't give value on what their product has to offer to their audience. And many don't even know who their audience is, right? We go to these different groups, and when people have their questions and different things, and they, the first thing we say, do you I'm not getting any sales. And so the first question to ponder is, do you know who your audience is? Do you know who you are selling to? Because many business owners, especially when they're selling a physical product, they tend to market to everybody, right? It's kind of like throwing spaghetti on the wall and see what sticks. And so that is not the way that you will be effective in doing business. That is not how you're going to make sales. And so therefore, that is one of the reasons why, you're not making sales in your business. Okay. So the very first thing you should do when starting a business is you have to sit down and figure out who your audience is. Okay. Who am I here to serve, and how will I serve them? Okay. So, in terms of effective email marketing, it is most effective when things are thought out. When you have your bid, that's one of the reasons why a lot of coaches and gurus, when they're doing business consultation for people that want to start their business, they tell them to put together a business plan. So, for every new business that you have, you should sit down and think, have your steps thought out, right? In your business plan, you create your summary, what your business is going to be about. you create the name of your business, you create, the product and different things, you project financial projections, you do marketing, you have a marketing plan. And so this is one of the reasons why a business plan is suggested. Okay. So let's give an example of what we're talking about. Let's say you wanted to open a pet business, right? Let's say you have a dog, you like to dress your dog. And so you're saying, okay, why don't I start selling dog clothes? And so the first thing you would have to do with that thought is, who is my audience? Who do I want to sell to? Because a lot of dog owners don't buy dog clothes, right? So it can't just be the broad notion of selling to just dog owners, right? The next thing is, what type of pet clothes do you want to sell for smaller breeds? Do you want to sell for larger breeds? Because in my experience in having drop shipping stores in the past is a lot of the best clothes are made for smaller breeds, right? So unless you get someone to, unless you create your own line and start to really create outfits for larger breed dogs, where that is definitely something you can do, the best, more quality clothes are for the smaller breed dogs, right? And so that's something you have to decide, that if you want to create a multi-million-dollar business, or if you want to create a business that's going to, at least make you six figures per year, those are the things that you have to think about in terms of starting your business. And I say all that to say, which it leads us to that is something you would have to have in place in order for your email marketing to be effective. Okay. So even if you don't have that in place, your email marketing wouldn't be effective, because number one, you won't get anyone on your list. And then number two, you won't really know how to, build your leads fast. Okay. And so, okay. So another question is, if I serve all dogs, what type of clothing, right? And are we gonna do clothing? Are we gonna do accessories? Are we just gonna, do just the premium quality clothes? Okay. So these are questions that you have to answer yourself. And although we just gave the example of dogs, it goes without saying, for any type of business that you may have, you have to ask yourself these questions before getting started. All right. So getting to the email, because we don't want to get off in a tangent, we'll definitely do another training on targeting your audience, because that is definitely needed as well. But getting back to your email marketing as a business owner, so what are some of the pros? We already named some of the cons, right? What are some of the pros? The pros is it's a very cost-effective communication, right? Back in the day, before email marketing was a thing, people sent out direct mail. So you have to pay all of this money, right, to send out postcards to, your neighborhood and see who bites. All right. But now in this digital age, we have email marketing, where a lot of the email software allows you to have a free account up to like maybe 2,000 contacts. Okay. So that is definitely something that you could start for free. Speed and efficiency. Email allows you instant communication. So if I were to send an email to my list right now, they'll get it in less than 5 seconds. Okay. And so you're enabling businesses and people to respond to inquiries. If your customers that you already have may have a question, they shoot out an email, then you get that email immediately, right? So that you can respond to their needs. Now, although we ask them to give us 24 hours, in terms of just efficiency and speed, you get it immediately, okay? The next thing is global reach, right? Back in the day, again, before email marketing was a thing, you couldn't even dream about reaching someone in another country. You couldn't dream about emailing someone in Africa, that will get your email directly in at the speed of light, pretty much. Okay, so you have a global reach. And so what does that mean? That means more exposure, more brand awareness, and more sales ultimately. Okay. And documentation and archiving. And this is very important as your business grows, because the more customers you get, the more things happen, unfortunately. Okay. And as they say, as you get richer, things get harder somewhat. And that's the same thing when you're building your list, and you're building your list fast, right? So if you have a customer that, let's say they purchased a course from you, and your email clearly says is clearly documented, and it says no refunds. Once the course is purchased, because it is digital, you get no refunds. And so you have a customer that wants to dispute. You have a customer that wants to fight that, right? So they do a chargeback. And so you get the notification that someone is doing a chargeback. And let's say this was a $1,500 course. Okay. So that email can serve as proof that you communicated to that customer that there is no refunds. Why? Because emails are documented with the date and the time that it was sent out. Okay, and it lets you know what email address it was sent to. And not only that, if you go to your analytics, all right, which we'll definitely talk about down the line, if you go to your analytics, it will let you know when that particular person got their email, if they opened their email, right? So whether they read that entire email or not, if they opened it, they got the communication. So these are the things that you can show your payment processing company that, look, they knew. They opened the email. So they knew that there was no refunds. And so that is a dispute that you can win. And not many people think about that. Not many people think about that. And of course, yes, you want to put it on your website. Websites change all the time. But an email will never change once it's sent out. You could never change it, right? So you could delete it. The person can delete their email, but guess what? You have the email. Your email marketing software have your emails, okay? And so that is one of the reasons why that you as a business, you need to get into email marketing. It saves you more ways than one. Yes, we want to make money. Yes, we want to grow our business and we want to do whatever it takes. But on the flip side, as you're growing your business, we want to keep our money, right? We want to have documentation. So if it comes to that, we will be secure. And the last thing, the reason why email marketing benefits you as a business owner is marketing and promotion. And of course, that goes without saying. You market your business in your email. And one of the important things of vetting a customer, your customer is also vetting you, right? Based on your emails and the communications that you send out to your potential customers, lets them know if they want to buy from you or not. Okay, if you're going in your email and you're getting someone on your email campaign and you're always putting your product out there or it's sounding salesy, they're not going to buy from you. Okay, but if you start off by introducing yourself, if you let them know who you are so they can get to know you and who you are as a person and as a business owner, that's a start, right? Then start to provide them value. Show them exactly why it is that they need to invest in your product. Show them why your product is the number one source of what they need, no matter what it is. It could be like maybe skincare, right? And you have 100 zillion companies and businesses out here that sell skincare. Okay. But once you get that person on your list, you got them where you want them, right? So it is up to you to maintain them as a customer or number one, get them as a customer, and then maintain them as a customer. And that's what email marketing can do for you. Email marketing, of course, you can entice them with promo codes, right? Promo codes that you won't give the outside audience. They would need to be on your email list for that. Okay? So there are so many benefits and reasons why you need an email list. Okay? And so over the next few months, again, like I said, this last quarter, I want to teach business owners how to use email marketing with the use of sales funnels. And I know you may be wondering, well, why use sales funnels when I have a website? And I even have the little pop-up on my website so people can join my mailing list. Okay? Well, let me tell you the reason why we suggest a sales funnel. Okay? The difference is, though, a website has a lot of distractions. Okay? And from what I've seen from a lot of websites is you go on their website and you don't understand what you're looking at, right? You just see a whole bunch of flashing and, all of this and that. And we want to make our website really pretty, but it doesn't speak to the audience. Okay? It doesn't speak to the audience. So you know what they do? They click off. They click off. Less than a minute on your site, they click off. They're not even going to look at some of the beautiful, let's say it's a drop shipping clothing store, and they're not even looking at all of the beautiful items that you have on your website. They're not looking at all the beautiful accessories that you have to offer. Why? Because once they land on that homepage, it's a wrap. You're not pulling them in. And so they're really not going to subscribe to your pop-up, right? Or subscribe to your newsletter because they don't even know what they're getting themselves into. All right. So we look at sales funnels as a way to keep the customer focused, right? We want to get them into our piece of the internet. Okay. And so what we do is we metaphorically call it our sales funnel process. So we're not just talking about the actual software, but we're talking about the process in which we bring our customers in from beginning to a sale. That's your sales funnel, right? And so again, when I spoke to a lot of business owners, the post that I put up got a lot of traction, okay? And speaking to a lot of business owners, they know nothing about that, right? A lot of them don't know what sales funnels are. They've never used a sales funnel, and they really didn't see the need of a sales funnel. All right. And so this is why we want you to be able to generate leads and generate them fast. Now, what you do after that, that's on you, right? We want to get them to you. We want to get them to you, right? So how do you lure? How do you lure someone that is a part of your audience? Okay. So what we would do, we would entice them to make an even exchange, right? I will give you if you give me that. I will give you this if you give me that, right? So what is this and what is that? So this and that would be, you would create a lead magnet that speaks to your targeted audience. For instance, if we go back and talk like we were talking earlier about the pet store, okay? And so if you are selling, let's see, quality premium clothes for, let's say, poodles, all right? So there's our niche, right? So now we know who we're looking for and who we're speaking to. So how do we get those poodle owners that like to dress their pets in our world? How do we get them into our sales funnel, right? We then create a lead magnet that's very inexpensive, really take nothing out of you, but thought is put into it, right? Because it has to be something enticing. So a lot of times what a product owner will do, like if they have a physical product, is they will give them a discount code. And so that discount code would be, if you sign up today, here in my eye, If you sign up today, we will give you 40% off your very first purchase. And you have to make this purchase within 48 hours. Okay. And so, number one, you entice them because they already buy clothes for their pet, right? So you're enticing them to try your premium clothes, premium pet clothes for 40% off, which is a lot. Okay. 40% is a lot. I had a store, and when I used to have those 30% sales, man, that used to hurt sometimes, because that's a lot off. It really is. And so in terms of 40%, that's a lot, in terms of, I don't know how I got hair in my eye. That's a lot in terms of, um, in terms of price and money that's taken off the top. Okay. Doesn't include the price of the product, all right, that you got to pay for so that your drop shipper can send to your customer, right? And if you might have factored maybe shipping in, you may be giving the customer free shipping. Okay, so you're really taking off a lot as far as your profit to get that customer into your sales funnel. All right. So that's what you can do, right? And so once they do that, not only do you have their email address, they can or they don't have to take advantage of buying a product, right? So that's when you come in with the email sequence that you uh, personally curated for your target audience. So then you begin to vet them, right? Starting with your welcome. Okay, letting them know about you and who you are, right? And there are different processes. Okay, we're definitely going to talk about the different emails that we can craft that should be in our email series, and so we'll definitely get to that another time. And so again, once you get them in, of course, I think I might have skipped something. Is for you want to post your content, whatever your content is, right? That you're going to post on social media, whether it be, a picture or, you show, cute picture of a dog, maybe do some TikToks, right? And, the cute dog and a, cute, pretty little poodle in a cute dress. Okay. And just let them know you can get that here, over here. Okay. And then they go to the website and you can pull them in that way. All right. That's a nice suggestion for someone that has a store. And so that pretty much that's what we do. And I'm not going to hold you because we don't want to talk too much about that. What I wanted to do is I want to get into the particular funnel that I offer to business owners that want to generate leads fast in their business. And so what we're going to do is we're going to just kind of show you how you can customize your funnel and the different things that you can do with your funnel. So let me go ahead and share my screen. All right, so this here is the funnel, and you'll be able to see the link to this particular share funnel in the description. And so, we want you guys to be able to grab this funnel. And so basically what this is let me see if I can. I want it to pop up too. Let's see if we can pop up here. See if we can get that pop-up to pop up. Let's try this way. Let's see if we can do this. Let me see. Cognito. Yeah. A lot of times when you are trying to, is that working? Okay. So yeah, all right. So we'll just leave it here because it's not popping up. But usually when someone lands on your particular page, you will have a pop-up that'll come up and they'll be able to go ahead and sign up for your list. All right. So basically what this is what we call our link in bio funnel. All right. And it's the one-stop shop for all the links. All right. And so of course you put your picture here and then any type of graphic behind there of your choosing, who you are here. Okay. And this is where I added my freebies. And of course you can add as many freebies here as you wish. As you can see, for people that want to grab the funnel, also the 7 steps to becoming a super affiliate by Jonathan Montoya, and a free physical copy of Expert Secrets from Russell Brunson. Okay. And so we have that. All right. And so here we have a little bit about me. And so whatever I was able to go ahead and link a previous post that was done about me that got pretty good traction. And I was able to link that post here, all right, to show people about me. All right, so that's one of the pages. That's the About Me page. My passive income course here. Okay, so for affiliate marketers, we have a 100% free course so that you can get started in affiliate marketing. I have my free link in bio funnel here as well, and that's for this particular funnel. I have my passive income blog. I have a 5-day lead challenge, which showed you how to get leads to your sales funnel in 5 days. And of course, my drop shipping course there. This is the waiting list link there. All right. Now, this is what the funnel looks like when I got it. This is not a funnel that I built. So this was given as a share funnel by someone else, by a funnel builder. Okay. And this is the way he gave it to me. So when he gave it to me this way, I was able to create my own funnel based on my brand colors. Okay. So now what will happen is when you click on the link to get your share funnel, it'll bring you to system. It'll bring you to the funnel software, which is system.io. Okay, you will create an account. It's a free account. It's a forever free account. It gives you up to 3 funnels free, up to 1,000 contacts. Let's see. Let's go here. Let's talk about it. Okay, this is the homepage for system. And as you can see here, you have a forever free account. You get up to 3 sales funnels. You get up to 2,000 contacts. And of course, as we told you before, you get email marketing that's also included. So that's unlimited emails sent. You get 1 blog, which is so very important. Always use your blog with unlimited blog posts. You can also create a course with unlimited students. You can have 1 community. Yes, they have their own communities on system with unlimited community members, unlimited storage space. You get 1 option for automation rules. And of course, if you want more options, you would need to upgrade. And so there's so many things that you can get with just your free account. All right. So again, you guys, it's free. Not trying to pull people in and make them pay all of this money. But if you want to grow as a business owner, I would admonish you to at least start off with the startup plan, right? Because you want to be able to create more than 3 funnels. Because number one, you have different courses and you have different products that you want to offer, and you want to have funnels for each of those products, right? And so you want to be able to at least upgrade a little bit, all right? And so that brings us to here. So you will log in and you would click on the funnel. Let me show you here. Let's log in. You will log in, and then you will click on the funnel. And of course, yours will just have the one funnel. So you would click on it and it'll bring you to here. Okay. And so this is where you would need to edit your funnel. All right. And over to your left is all the editing elements. Okay. And so another thing that, as a funnel builder myself, another thing that we use is Canva, right? Because, gone are the days where you have to know how to use Photoshop to make pretty backgrounds, pretty designs, where you can just use Canva. And of course, Canva is free. And you can use a lot of the free elements, okay? So this is basically your color. And what happens is when you're talking about different sections, so in terms of the background, you'll see this little green thing pop up here. And so any changes, any duplications, or even if you want to delete the background, you would have to find these icons here. So when you click on this right here, as you can see, the settings for the background will pop up. All right, so you can change it to a background color, which would be right here. Okay, so this right here is a photo. So let's take that photo out. So as you can see, I changed it here. I went back to no color. I can change it to another color. Okay, I went back to no color. All right, but if I wanted to add a photo, you add a photo from here, this photo icon. Okay, then you go here. It'll give you options to add, what you already have. See there? All right, of course, that's not what we want. Okay. And so you have your padding here. You have, if you want to create a shadow. Next thing is here, right? Again, once you press on each section, you go to these little icons so that you can work on that particular section. As you can see, that's the background image for that. I just took it off. I just added it back. Okay. And each of those sections, you definitely want to, feel around, because there's many little sections that they've added. Now, this was built by a very professional and, funnel builder, a very professional and someone who knows how to do design. Okay. And so when you're just learning and, just trying to get into the funnel thing and designing and make things look good as far as your branding and everything like that, you have to click on things, right? You have to read, you have to experiment. Okay. Here are the places where you can add your links. So you can either keep these links here or change them, right? How do you change them? You click on there. Here's where you can change the color. And here's where you can change the button text, okay? So there's So much that you can do with your funnel. All right. And I just wanted to come on just to kind of go over that a little bit with you. Of course, we can go in depth another time. We definitely went over with longer than I wanted to go today. But if you have any questions, please feel free to post your comments below. You can also DM me. Again, those of you who would like a free funnel, you can go ahead and get back here. Stop sharing. You can go ahead and the link is definitely in the description. Click on that link. That'll take you again to system. You create an account and then it will automatically add the funnel to your account. All right. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me. We'll be back next week to talk about some more. And again, you guys, build those emails, build those lists. Build a list, build a list, build a list. We'll get to the email sequence, but start building your list. Create something that will entice your target audience and bring them on over. All right. All right, you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.